Okay, so a little test on a Legionella. That's the unit it's just stopped. That's the 5 kilowatt K series. Those of you guys that are familiar with some of the videos that I've done on the K series and the all-in-one, that was the K series just closing down then. This is on for Legionella at the moment. I'm targeting 60. Backup heater's on, so you can just see there the solid line underneath the backup heater icon for hot water. And literally the heat pump has got that temperature up to 58 on its own. Now for testing purposes only, I have my hot water set to 55 degrees. If you recall in some of the earlier videos, I did say that on occasion you can get like a 1 or 2 degree overshoot in hot water mode. So once that kind of signal from the tank sensor has relayed that information back through that 4-core cable back to that outdoor unit to say, right, I've got 55 in the tank, there's enough energy created there to still disperse into that tank and get that tank maybe up to 56 or perhaps even 57. In our case, when it did that initial hot water cycle before, it did tap out at 57. And then the heat pump came back on again at I'd set it for 12 o'clock and it came on to do the Legionella cycle. That's the temperature, 58, but it got us up to, the backup heater is now in and it's currently got us at 59. I'm going to take that up to 60 and then, let it do its duration, and that'll be its pasteurisation done. People ask about Legionella. We want the Legionella setting set. Building control wants it done each week now, so it's every 7 days. So just be mindful on the day that Legionella is done, the homeowner or the end user is going to notice that hot water is significantly hotter than any other day of the week. So that's one to be mindful of, but the pasteurisation must be done each week. And at this moment in time, it's the backup heater that is doing all the work. So if we have a look in system check and let it just retrieve the data a moment. Once it's retrieved the data, we'll just jump into the system information. Okay, so we can see there that because there's no hertz, we know the compressor's not running, we can't hear the heat pump going anyway, we know the heat pump's not on. This is all being done by the backup heater. But you can see there's some flow rate. So the backup heater, just like the heat pump, it needs flow rate to deliver its duty. So in order for that backup heater to do its job, the pump is gonna circulate inside the all-in-one. Okay, so at the moment it's showing 14.8 litres a minute. And then if we go back up again, we can see the temperature that it's generating, that's just with that backup heater alone. It's not, it's not getting any support from anything else. So it's quite a capable backup heater. And in the event of a breakdown, in certain circumstances, you can use the backup heater to do your heating and hot water until the technical matter's resolved. So I'll let that get to 60 now for the tank and let it do its duration. And then once it's done that, it will be next week before it does the cycle again. Hope you found that helpful. Thanks for watching.